Hello everybody. Today we are going to do a video or review of a food that I've actually been excited to do for quite some time because I just haven't had the chance. I think I will actually add 2 other meals to this, but this first meal I've been waiting to do for, like I said, quite some time. It is because I couldn't find them for whatever reason. They seem to just be kind of like one of those random foods that maybe was advertised but wasn't quite out yet. So they are the Pintys man cave pork back rib ends, or rib tips is what I think they called them on the commercial. These ones are honey and garlic flavored. So honey garlic flavored. I don't know why they needed to say honey and garlic, but anyhow, with pepper and garlic. With pepper and garlic pork. Ugh. Pepper and garlic flavored pork rib tips. Yeah, so it says. Weird how they have 2 different names on the box. But anyhow, so these are like honey garlic hot because they had buffalo in there as well. So I threw both sauces on because honey garlic and hot is actually a pretty good flavor combination I've found over the years. So this is what they look like. I don't know. You could probably see the fork sticking up at the beginning of the video, and maybe this won't be the best because they're kind of a little bit darker, but that's without tipping the bowl and spilling. That is kind of the best view I can give you of what they look like without, as opposed to the picture, like I always say. So now that we're almost 2 minutes in, let's take a bite. So these ones, I would say probably are ones that you need to actually follow the directions a little bit closely because I hadn't cooked them yet. So it says 25 minutes at 450, flipping once. So I did 10 minutes for the first, before I flipped them, and then I put them in for another 15 minutes on the other side. So hopefully they turned out all right, because I'm not really sure how to divide the time on these ones quite yet, but there's this part that I can't seem to chew through. I don't know whether it's just supposed to be like that. Okay, that would be why. Apparently these have a bone in them. So, so I guess be careful. God, what the hell? I was not aware of that. I don't know whether that's just a fluke. I guess not. I'm trying not to be too gross. I guess a fork isn't really a proper option for these then. I guess you just have to. Maybe that's why they call them man cave. Now, I will say. Oh my god. Okay, I will say that the honey garlic flavor is quite overpowering, actually. on these, and I do taste a little bit of the black pepper, and you get a little kick of heat once you get really going into them. But, I mean, for a quick... Definitely I can see why these are like an NFL kind of a meal, like for a Super Bowl game or something, when you're having, like, you know, your buddies over, and you just want something quick to make, to throw on for everybody. This is like a perfect type of food to do it. Really anything Pintys probably, even like their hot dogs, are probably higher quality than most hot dogs that I've tried, so maybe I'll do a review of those as well. And they changed it to cartons now for whatever reason, for Sunripe fruit juices. So I think that's really all I can say other than a rating. I have to give these, I think, a 7 out of 10. I would like to actually taste some of the other flavors as opposed to just the honey garlic, that's for sure. Because, yeah, it's two very different flavors, and I feel like the black pepper part of it could be a lot more flavorful, if I'm remembering that correctly. But now that I know there's a bone in these, I'm going to go finish these the proper way. And I will see you guys in meal number 2. Bye-bye for now. Okay. I don't know if you caught that, but anyhow. So for this video's second meal, we are going to be doing the Cheetos mac and cheese. This one is just bold and cheesy flavor. I have the 2 other flavors because I was able to find all 3 flavors. So here is what it looks like. Now, I did mine in the microwave, actually. I just followed the microwave directions. So we will see how it turns out, and if it's not as good, I will do it in a pan or a bowl or whatever tomorrow. But let's take a bite. Okay, so I'm not really getting like a... Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm getting the Cheetos taste. A little bit of the Cheetos taste. Oh my god. Okay, this is really good. I'm actually kind of shocked. I wasn't sure how this was going to be, but now the other 2 flavors I have are spicy flavors, so we'll see how those ones are as opposed to just this regular one. But I didn't really want spicy before I went to work tonight, just cause. I will say this is definitely bold and cheesy. It is super, super cheesy. Not overpowering cheesy flavor, though, which I thought maybe it might be because Cheetos is known for that. I'm not really getting... Yeah, this one's just super, super cheesy, I guess. But I will say, though, the macaroni, like, I know they use, like, elbow macaroni for... Now, what kind of macaroni is this? Is this... Best before... Oh, wow. I guess we were quite a ways away still from the due date. So it is a good source of iron. I guess pasta is, though, so that makes sense. 320 calories. Oh, wow, a lot of sodium. So there is the nutrition facts, which I fail to do sometimes, just because my own memory doesn't, what was I trying to say there? sometimes my memory is really bad with certain things I want to do in videos, so, but there is the nutrition facts for that, if you want to pause it there. I think I left it up probably long enough for most people to read, but I will say, this is, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Cheesy, good. I wish it had more spice. I wish it had spice. So I think I'm going to like the other two a little bit better. But we'll see. We'll see. Because who knows? This might be my favorite one. I'm not sure. But anyhow, I think that's pretty much all I can say about this one. Because there isn't really any, like, hints of anything else in this. It's just super, super cheesy. So I will see you guys in meal number 3 for this video. And I think there will be... 3, 1, 2, 3, at least 4 meals. I might try the habanero wings again one more time, but not put as much into them, because they were so hot I needed like ranch dip, and I think I will actually get blue cheese the second time around, because I prefer that much more to ranch. So anyhow, I will see you guys in meal number 3. Okay, so for the third meal in this video, it is going to be another Cheetos macaroni dish, but this time we are going to do, I don't know if you can see that, cheesy jalapeno. So this one's the spicier ones. I felt like doing spicy today, and then the other one is a extreme hot one, I think. So these are the, what was I trying to say there? These are the these are the nutrition facts, is what I'm trying to say. So I'll leave them up here for a few seconds, just so you guys can kind of read. I know it's backwards for me, but it'll be the right way around when the video actually gets posted. So I'll just leave that up there for a few seconds, and this is what it looks like. Now this obviously has some heat to it, so you can actually, like, I think this actually turned out a little bit better. I did add a little bit more milk to it this time around as opposed to the last time, and I think it turned out a little bit creamier, so I might just kind of like experiment with this, because I think a 1/4 cup of milk is a little bit, or maybe it's because I added more butter this time around. The other one seemed a bit more soupy for whatever reason, and I have actually I might be able to do like kind of like a double whammy in this, because I do have some iron brew from a store very close to me that you can't get iron brew in a case, unfortunately. It just kind of comes in like single cans, but it is a very good drink. It's from Scotland, and I have a little bit of Scottish in me, so I really do enjoy this. I'm trying to, I don't know why this stuff isn't pausing, but anyhow, just see if this is going to work. Now, okay. So let's dive in and have the first bite, because I kind of forgot what I was saying there about the iron brew. But anyway, yeah, I must say this turned out quite a bit better, I think. Just adding a little bit more butter and milk. And so, actually, the interesting thing about these is you can scan the can. There's a little QR code on the bottom. You just put your camera up to it and kind of fidget around with it a little bit, because it is, I found it somewhat difficult, but it does take you to like their YouTube channel and this little funny commercial, kind of like skit thing that they did. So it was kind of cool to see that, because I just wanted to see what it was going to take me to. But so, okay, let me just mute that, because that's going to be super loud. Sorry, I'm trying to like multitask here. Oh, so this one does have a little bit of a kick to it. So we're kind of working our way up in the spice levels, and you can actually see like the flecks of jalapeno that they put in here. Okay, Burger King. I'm glad I turned that on, because Burger King has a new chicken sandwich. And this is I don't really know how to describe the taste of this. It's got so many very different flavors. I would say it definitely has ginger in it for sure. The Iron Brew. Now this obviously has jalapeno in it. I will say this actually is quite a bit more flavorful. I don't know whether they use like a different type of cheese sauce for this, but I'm liking this one a bit better. I will say this one is like a 9 out of 10. Now I think I gave the first one a 7 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I would say this one is topping the other one for sure. And we'll see how the hot one is, whether it's like just overbearingly hot or whether it's actually going to be a good type of spice, because sometimes they just go a little overboard with, especially when they're new. I think they just try to like overwhelm the certain type of audience that would be pertaining to, I suppose. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot more. So yeah, 9 out of 10. There's really only just like the taste of jalapeno and cheddar cheese really in this, I think, is what they used. Let's say, did they use? It doesn't actually say. So, I don't know. It's weird. That doesn't say what type of cheese they use, but I believe it is cheddar. At least that's what it tasted like to me. So, that's where I'm going to leave this off. I'm going to go finish this and watch some hockey. And I will see you guys in meal number 4 for this video. I guess this was kind of like a double take because I did the Iron Brew as well, but I would say the Iron Brew has a much more gingery taste, and I give the Iron Brew like a 10 out of 10. For me personally, that's just what I would rate it. I thought I had a stain on my sweater, but I guess we're good. Okay, so I'll see you guys in meal number 4. Okay, it feels like, I don't know, like forever since I've thought about even doing this, but it was kind of one of those ones that I guess just sat in the back of my cupboard, and I'll just shut my laptop there so it's not making so much noise, and then just slide it over, so once I'm done doing a little taste test here, I can go back to what I was doing before. So yeah, this just kind of was sitting in the back of my pantry for God knows how long, but it was one of the Cheetos macaroni flavors, which I'm not sure too many people have actually done a review of, so I'm still going to post the video regardless. But this is going to be, I guess, meal number 3 of this video, and then obviously I'll make a video in between about my new format that I'm going to go with forward. It's going to be just one meal per video, because I feel like putting them all together is just too much, and I want to be able to bring, more content rather than just putting too much stuff together, because 20-minute videos, I don't know, my internet's really bad and I have to use my phone's internet, and even that's not the greatest where I am, so sometimes it takes a 20-minute video like almost an hour to upload, which is ridiculous, because I'm sure it doesn't take that long for some people, because I've seen some people upload like an hour-long video in like probably 10 minutes. So yeah, but times are hard, and I want to be able to get more content out to people, so yeah, I really want to grind this year and just make it fun for myself, so I think I'm going to try to articulate my thoughts a little bit quicker in some of my videos. But anyhow, so this is the Flamin' Hot one. I'm not sure if you can even really see that. The lettering's really weird on these boxes. So these are the nutrition facts and ingredients, and I hope you guys can read those. And I mean, obviously we have like the little photoshopped picture with the Cheetos cheetah. Is that what you would call him? I guess. And this is what it looks like without the photo. So it is kind of a little similar, maybe a little more orange in the photo, but came out more red. But we're gonna So I just do the microwave directions because I feel like for these, you just kind of want it to be quick, right? And it is much. Sorry. I don't know why my nose is, well, I know why my nose is doing that because this is extremely, probably going to be extremely hot, but we have our cranberry mango juice beside us if we really do need it. But I handle spicy stuff pretty well for the most part. I think the Pintys habanero wings, as you will see later on, were probably one of my more hard to handle meals. Let's just say that. Now, I'm not really sure. Ooh. I hate that with hot stuff sometimes. It was just like, felt like some of the powder was just hitting the back of my throat. Anyway, it's not like that was unbearable. That was an unbearable feeling, but the heat itself in this is not unbearable. It definitely has more of a kick than the jalapeno one for sure. And I like spicy stuff, so I think I'm going to give this about an 8 out of 10 just based on the spice. And I mean, the noodles are really good, so I think this one, I might have made this one, I made this one a little bit different. I made it with almond milk instead of 2% milk like it calls for, but I don't really think it makes that big of a difference. It might change the flavor a little bit. Honestly, I can kind of taste like a little bit of sweetness in this, which is actually kind of nice because, yeah, maybe that dialed down the heat a little bit so it's not too unbearable. Maybe I just didn't mix it in well. This one on the top. I'm just mixing it in a little bit more so I don't get like a random throat hit of that again, because that was not fun. But if you're looking for something to clear your sinuses, this will do the trick. So yeah, 8 out of 10. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be like. Maybe habanero or maybe a step hotter like ghost pepper, or what's the other one? Carolina Reaper. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. But it does have quite a bite to it, quite a bit of a, like the heat kind of lingers afterwards, I would say. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for this meal, and I think that's about really all I can say, because it's just kind of like, it's just kind of noodles and a little bit of hot sauce, really. Or hot powder, I guess, with butter and water and milk. So that's pretty much all you're going to get for this review, because there isn't too much to this meal. It's just kind of a simpler one. So I guess I will see you guys in the next video, because I'm not sure. God, that powder's still bothering me in the back of the throat. Not sure what order I'm going to put these videos in, but yeah, I got some editing to do in the morning, and then going to be doing obviously stuff on my main channel first to finish out my horror month, because I'm way behind there too, and then we'll do these videos. Hopefully I can get all of them uploaded, and then we'll go back to my main channel, and I'm going to keep the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing going, but I'll talk about more of that in another video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.